Hello everyone and welcome back to Halifax, Nova Scotia. We're coming to you live from the Canada Game Centre here on Bell Alliant TV1. The 2016 Atlantic 14 and under Girls Volleyball Championships. My name is Stephen Campbell and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play for this morning's contest between the West Hants Wizards and the Memorial Seahawks. The Seahawks put that opening serve into the net. It's going to go to West Hants now. This is quarterfinal action here in the Tier 3 quarterfinal. A little behind schedule. It's supposed to start at 8:45. However, that first game between the Bedford Blizzard and the Richmond Rise went to a third set and prolonged things a little bit. Lily Rideout with the kill, and referee says it just misses. This is the mark, not by much. And West Hants with it now. Great pass up to the setter there. Running it through the middle. Deep kill. Handled by West Hants. Poke over the nets. Tried to play that one up there, did Rideout, but the referee is signaling a carry. 3-0 lead for the Wizards early on. And a free ball coming now for Memorial. And another point for the Seahawks. Finn, high serve there. Passed up to Beaton. Good job to keep that alive by Sutton. And now a free ball coming for the Wizards. Beaton, two girls going for it. Ottawell eventually pokes it over. And that one just misses the mark. So Memorial doing a good job feeding their setter and getting chances. Haven't been able to place those balls in. Just need to reel it in a little bit and maybe take some off of those kills at the net. 4-1 is the score. Another great pass for Munn. Deep roll there, and what does the referee say? He says it's in. Just barely catches the line. Four to 2, the Wizards lead. Kavanaugh, that serve counts as an ace as it went just off Kelvey. Kavanaugh back to serve again. Handled by Anthony. Pushed out to the power spot. Little tip over the net. Gets the job done. That's Jones. Smart play there. As you said, taking some off of that and poking it over. And it works. Oh, well, gives it right back. Oh, and a couple girls going for that one. Not sure who the setter, Lily Rideout, was trying to find there. Vinois jumped at it and was no good. And it's going to be a double touch coming from Memorial. So West Hants increases their lead to 2, 6-4. Free ball coming there. Finn wasn't able to handle that one. That would have been very tough to get it back over the net. And it's 7-4. Benoit almost handled from Hants, but she wisely decides to let that one sail over her head. And it's a point for West Hants. 8-4, they lead early here in the first set. Quarterfinal action in Halifax at the 2016 Atlantic 14 and under girls volleyball championships. And the first time out of the game is called by Memorial with the score 9-4. They trail early. Join Bell Alliant TV1's own Scott Squires as he chats with Cyril Lunny each Monday at 8:40 a.m. on the Sideline Scoop. Get up to date on Bell Alliant TV1's local sports coverage with Scott and Cyril. That's the Sideline Scoop, Mondays at 8:40 a.m. on CTV Morning Live Atlantic. As always, Bell Alliant TV1 is proud to be the official webcaster for the 2016 Under-14 Atlantic Volleyball Championships from the Canada Game Centre in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Bell Alliant. There's more to love with fiber optic. Wizards have the lead. And the Seahawks looking a little scrambled, and especially on defense. And they've been able to get some good sets up there from Rideout. However, what's really been killing them is errors that they have been committing themselves, trying to paint the corners and missing early on. Lily Rideout. Free ball coming now for Munn. And too deep, out of bounds. Linesperson says that one was in fact out of play. And Munn takes over. 9-6. Benoit was there at the net. It was a great set from Sutton. She wasn't able to handle it. Ottawell serves that one over. Pushed deep by the Wizards, and it works. So smart play at the net by number 9, Kelvy. Munn running it through the middle again. And that's a miss from Benoit. Wizards lead by 6. Outside, played up by the Wizards. Free coming from Munn. And it looks like that one does in fact find the line. A little roll from the backcourt gets the job done. Munn is not able to capitalize as Jones misses that serve wide left. Backcourt, no good. Jones again tried to poke that one over. It just caught the very top of the net and falls back on the Seahawks side. Here's Carver Shallow underhand serve. Battle at the net. Venois touches it, but the ref says that there was a carry by number 6. And the Wizards are rolling 15-7. They lead in the first set. Quarterfinal game between West Hants and Memorial. West Hants out of nearby Windsor, Nova Scotia. And Memorial, of course, coming from St. John's, Newfoundland. Another point for the Wizards. Timeout called by the West Hants Wizards. Well, the wildfires in Alberta have affected thousands of lives. You can help those in need by visiting redcross.ca to donate. Or you can text FIRES to 45678 to donate $10 to Red Cross Canada's Alberta Fires Emergency Appeal. Once again, you can see it on your screen there. That's FIRES to 45678 to donate $10 to Red Cross Canada's Alberta Fires Emergency Appeal. (16-7) the score in the first set. Quarterfinal matchup between the West Hants Wizards and the Memorial Seahawks. The 2016 Atlantic 14 and under girls volleyball championships. And Carver is back there to serve for West Hants. Shallow, high serve, played up from Munn at the net. Venois stuffed by the net. And the serve receive was there for Memorial early on. Not so much now. It's going to be a free coming to the Wizards here. Beautiful bump there, and right idea from Hants. There was absolutely no one back there for Munn, but she just had a little bit too much on that roll, and it just misses the line, says the lines person. So the score now 17-8. Wizards out in front. Venois serving. Deep serve. Unable to be handled by Ottawell. And it's going to be an ace from number 6. Venois again. And unable to follow up that effort by putting that one into the net. It's a best-of-3 format at this tournament. First 2 games go to 25, and if necessary, the tiebreaker goes to 15. Every game, you do have to win by 2 points. And now it's the Wizards committing a service error. That was Kelvy back there. And Munn needs to put something together right now. Down by 8. It's an ace. Sutton back there, placing that right in front of Ottawell. Good spot in the middle of the court. And it's another ace from Sutton, so a couple of huge serves from number 8. Brings it to a 6-point lead for the Wizards. Three straight serves. Timeout. Followed by West Hants. 18-13. Seahawks trying to storm back into this game. We thank you for tuning in on Bell Alliance TV1. And as always, you can visit bellalliant.ca/TV1 for the webcast and TV schedule, as well as on-demand content. You can also get information on live events available only to Bell Alliant fiber optic customers in Atlantic Canada on channel number 1 and 401. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber op. Well, Seahawks were down big, and 3 straight aces from Sutton has given them new life. West Hants trying to freeze the server. We'll see if that pays off coming out of the timeout, or if she can keep the momentum going. Benoit too strong on the pass. 4th ace in a row for the Seahawks. And the defense looking a little leaky now on the part of the Wizards. Those passes were there earlier, simply have not been in the last couple of minutes. Ottawell opts to just dump that over the net. And free going back. Played up by Ottawell again here at the net battle and tipped over. That was Lily Rideout, the setter. Smart decision not to try and kick that one out to one of her teammates. Just opts for the little dump. And it's a 3-point game now, 18-15. Running it through the middle here are the Seahawks. Oh, what a job to keep that alive, and it was all for naught. Couple of great efforts there on the part of the Wizards. And Haynes sliding down on her knees, trying to keep that in play, and just misses wide. Over the net. Tipped in deep, and it works. That's a big point for the Wizards to stop the run. And they have a 3-point lead now. It was much more comfortable earlier, however, as Memorial has stormed back into this game. Big serves coming up here for Haynes. Easy float handled by Rideout. Rideout, the roll off the net. Seahawks get the ball back. Finn. That's wide left. And that could really hurt Memorial as the Wizards are up by 3. Eaton played up perfectly to the setter, Rideout. In deep. As Haynes decided to play that one. Would have been close to the line, and I think she made the right decision because you simply cannot let those ones drop. But she wasn't able to get a proper pass on it. And it's Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh misses to the right. And really at this point, the Wizards are simply letting the Seahawks run any play that they want, but the Seahawks have not been able to capitalize on that. As the serve receive for West Hants seems committed just to get the ball over the net right away rather than trying to run a play. Rideout. Shallow kill off the net. It's good. 21-19 now in favor of the Wizards. Lily Rideout back to serve. Dumped over from Ottawell. And the Seahawks did get that over the net, but they were on the net, says the referee it's Ottawell serving. And there wasn't enough on that. Kill attempt from the backcourt for Munn. And it's 23-20. 24-20. Set point coming up here for West Hants. Ottawell underhand. Battle at the nets. Pushed over. Munn, last chance to make anything happen right now. Valiant effort from Ottawell. Got a pass up there, but it goes out of bounds, and Munn is on their last legs. They still have a chance though, 24-21. Wizards opting to just dump it over. Setter calls for help, and it's out. The West Hants Wizards take the opening set here in the Tier 3 quarterfinal at the 2016 Atlantic 14 and Under Girls Volleyball Championships. And we'll be right back here on Bell Online TV1 with the second set. Welcome back to Halifax, Nova Scotia. We're coming to you live on Bell Alliance TV1 from the Canada Game Centre. The 2016 Atlantic 14 and under girls volleyball championships. This game between the West Hants Wizards and the Memorial Seahawks. Wizards took the opening set. It was not easy though, as Memorial stormed back into the game and made it close, but West Hants did eventually hang on. And after getting the opening point, it's Wilson. Memorial put that ball into the net, and it's going to go back to the Wizards. Beavis back to serve. Nice serve from Beavis. And that touches the net. There's Munn struggling to contain that serve early on. Beavis sends that off noseworthy. And it's a 4-0 run to start the second set for the Wizards. Heads up play there from Munn to let that one go out of bounds. Noseworthy with it now. Punches that over the net. And free ball going to Memorial. Very deep play there from the Wizards. Now pushed out to the outside. That was beaten. Sorry, that's Daw. But she wasn't able to do anything with it, and it's 5-1 now. Tupper with the serve. Through the middle. That was Bennett. Oh, and over to our booth there. And that's going to result in a point for the Seahawks. Bennett serving that one, and touched at the net. Seahawks get the point. That was coarse. Couldn't handle the pass from the setter, Anthony. And that went over Anthony's head. Deep play from the Wizards at the net. Tough job there, but well done from the Seahawks to keep that one alive. Now it's a free going back. Rideout kicks it to the outside. Beaton dumps it over. And the setter for West Hants tried to push that one out to her teammate. She committed a double hit there on the way up, says the referee. And it's 5-5. Rideout gets to that one. Pushes out to Megan Rideout, and the Seahawks have taken the lead 6-5 early in the second set. The Tier 3 quarterfinal on the third day, Championship Sunday, the 2016 Atlantic 14 and under girls volleyball championships. Somehow safe from Stekelenburg. And now back to the offside. That's beaten. Free point going to the Wizards, but the Seahawks were all over it. And Bennett takes possession. Great pass to Rideout. What a play right there. That was Daw to Rideout, and that's going to cause West Hants to take a timeout. So the Seahawks grab the lead 8-5 early in the second set. They lost the opener and going to try and even things up now. Visit bellalliant.ca/TV1 for the webcast and TV schedule, as well as on-demand content. You can also get information on live events available only to Bell Alliant fiber optic customers in Atlantic Canada on Channel 1 and 401. Bell Alliant TV1 is proud to be the official webcaster for the 2016 Under-14 Atlantic Volleyball Championships from the Canada Game Centre in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber optic. We are not at the Air Canada Centre, I can confirm. Just wanted to clarify that for you. And it's Bennett serving. Wilson, deep dump, slapped over from Rideout, too strong, and she just misses outside, so it's 8-6. Anthony serving for the Wizards. Looked like the setter was going to call for help, and either way, it's going to go back to West Hants. Bit of a scramble possession there for Memorial, and you're seeing once again right now just how important it is to get that first pass up, even if it's not right to the setter, just somewhere around where they can try and make something happen. And when that doesn't happen, normally you see the other team will grab the points. So important to get those first passes up. And West Hants has evened it up at 8. Another tough pass results in a free, and Rideout is there. She's played a great game so far. Carter back to Megan Rideout. Course was there at the net, but the pass was just over her head and she wasn't able to make anything happen with it. And another miss by the Seahawks. I think Memorial's biggest issue so far in this game is they haven't been able to really gain any sort of momentum. Anytime that they have made a big play or gotten a big serve, it's been followed up with an error either on defense or missed opportunities on offense. They take the lead again, 10-9. One big run would do wonders for them, help their confidence in coming back into this game. Daw, what a serve. That's an extremely tough serve to handle at any age, let alone 14 and under. Powerful low floater barely going over the net. And you can see the girls in West Hants having issues with that one. Oh, and tough break there, as the linesperson rules that she was in fact over the line. And here's Wilson back for the Wizards. The setter Walsh handles that, but Rideout puts it into the net. Don't see her do that too often. She's only pretty steady there in the front court. Her coach telling her, make sure you keep your elbows high on those swings near the net. Wise decision there from Walsh to tip that one over. Back again, two girls get a hand on that, and that one just misses out of bounds. Walsh tried to do a sneaky behind the back set to find the line on the other side of the court, but it just missed. It wasn't by much. And the Wizards are in front, 12-11. Race to 25. Wizards won the first set. Seahawks trying to force a tie-breaking third set. They run it through the middle again. That was Rideout. And she missed on that opportunity. Free ball coming for the Wizards. Rideout dumps it over. They're going to her quite a bit. One of the taller players in the tournament, having a lot of success directly at the nets, and you could see it on display, using her height to her advantage. And she is going to serve now. That's Megan Rideout for the Seahawks. But it's taken away from the Wizards. 14-12. The Wizards are leading the second set. Great serve from Stekelenburg. The pass from Rideout was a little too close to the net. Walsh tried to make something happen there. Nothing that she could do. And the Wizards would love to string together some points right now. Saved by Wes Hants. But it does not make its way over the nets. So it's Walsh. And Walsh puts that one under the net. Beavis serving for Wes Hants. And it's an ace from Beavis. And a timeout called by Memorial. 17-13. They trail as the Wizards are trying to close out this game with a win in the second set. The wildfires in Alberta have affected thousands of lives. You can help those in need by visiting redcross.ca to donate, or you can text FIRES to 45678 to donate $10 to Red Cross Canada's Alberta Fires Emergency Appeal Once again, that's FIRES. You can see it on your screen right there. To 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to donate $10 to Red Cross Canada's Alberta Fires Emergency Appeal. Beavis. The jumper is good. One of the few players in the tournament to use any sort of jump serve. We've seen a lot of underhanded floaters. And the aggressiveness with that jumper has paid off for her so far. (18-14), Noseworthy puts that off a Wizards defender, and it's going to be an ace for number 1 from Memorial. Pushed off from the middle, Anthony. And big kill. That's how you do it. Daw received a great set from Carter. And that one goes out of bounds. So another point to the Wizards, and they lead by 3, 19-16 in the second set. Oh, and the referee is saying that that went off a Memorial defender. The serve looked like it was going out of bounds. Bennett was there and took a swing at it, and the ref says that she did in fact catch a piece of it. Great pass from Rideout. Deep shot, and it's good. The bump from Stekelenburg pays off. That's going to force Memorial to take a timeout. They are trailing 21-16, and West Hants, with a win in this set, can win the match and move on to the semifinals later on this afternoon. Join Bell Alliant TV1's own Scott Squires as he chats with Cyril Lunny each Monday at 8:40 a.m. on the Sideline Scoop. Get up to date on Bell Alliant TV1's local sports coverage with Scott and Cyril. That's the Sideline Scoop, Mondays at 8:40 a.m. on CTV Morning Live Atlantic. Bell Alliant TV1 is proud to be the official webcaster for the 2016 Under-14 Atlantic Volleyball Championships from the Canada Game Centre in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with Fiber Op. And it's a point to Memorial. Bennett serving now for the Seahawks. 21-17, the Wizards are in front. No one there for Memorial. Crucial mistake as a couple girls were trying to tell each other to get that one. No one was able to play it up. So West Hants now 3 points away from winning this set and advancing to the semis. Anthony Free ball going back and just misses out of bounds. That was right out there with the dump. And a little too much on that pass. And as a result, West Hants is creeping closer to that number of 25. Anthony, deep serve. Kept alive. The setter, Stekelenburg, opts to just dump that one over. Excellent diving effort there from Beavis. But it's going to go back to the Seahawks. Need some big serves right here from number 9, Carter. Two girls going for it on the Munn side. Right out. Beavis, what a save. Free ball coming again. Tip back over from Anthony. Right out. Another tip. Two girls going for it. Somehow still alive. Oh, unfortunately for West Hants. It was a great effort, but Wilson was at the net and wasn't able to handle that pass. And Memorial is within 4. Just giving it right back. Two girls going for it there on the Seahawks. And Beavis, she's been great defensively. Another nice dig. Oh, and it's 4 touches on the Munn side. And it's set point. Wizards 24, Seahawks 19. Played back over. Beavis, low set. Tipped over the net. Beavis touches it again. And unfortunately for the Wizards, they will hand it back to Memorial. Memorial down by 4. And they need to serve out in order to win this game. And before they serve, West Hants is going to take a timeout. After this game, we will have the Plaster Rock Panthers against Truro Cougars Blue. That game was initially scheduled for 10 a.m. But due to the first game running longer, we are a little bit behind schedule. After that one, it's going to be Shippagan against Bedford Blizzard. Team 2 on Court 32 here on Bell Alliant TV1. And then we're going to get into semifinal action later on in the day. It will more likely be around 1 o'clock as we have a pair of semifinals coming up. And then the bronze and gold medal game. Bronze medal is scheduled for 3, and the gold medal is scheduled for 4:15. And that's going to end the game after a missed serve from Memorial. So West Hants hangs on to win 2-0, and they will advance to the semifinals later on this afternoon. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back as the Plaster Rock Panthers are set to take on Truro Cougars Blue here on Bell Alliant TV1.